Welcome, Lightworkers. Archangel Michael, the realms have begun to shift. I am he that is known as Michael. I am he that has stood behind you, who has backed you, who has separated you from your grief, from your angers, from your limitations. I am he that walks with you on this day. I ask that you beckon and call upon me to stand to the front, to the back, to the left, to the right, above and below of your energies. I ask you to call to me on a daily basis and ask me to cover you with my protection. The realms have begun to shift, like two tectonic plates that slide side by side. In this sliding, there is a surface difference. There is a crack in between the worlds, between the dimensions, and between known realities. The energies of this tectonic tilting comes forth in the form of earth shifts, personal shifts, heavenly shifts. This tectonic energy and tectonic flux will affect your biological body. There will be separation within body, mind, and thought process. What this means is that the body will react differently, as though a time shift has occurred, separating action and human thought. You will have a thought, there will be a pause, and the body will then react. There is a time lapse between thought and biological function. You will do something, but you will not have memory of doing it in this realm. This time-space definition in between thought and biological action is deliberate. There will be delayed reactions on everything on Earth, for you are going through a time shift that will affect everything and all actions and reactions. This gives your mind an opportunity to change and shift slowly. In that one celestial pause, the light is hoping that you will embrace change and stop fighting your divinity. Time will feel sufficiently slowed down enough so that you can almost see the flower bloom. You can see the seed begin to sprout. You can see the hummingbird's wings motionless. You have already begun to notice this as your sun rises and sets. There is a difference that is noticeable and felt on the subtle levels of your being. Everything and everyone knows something has changed. You are given a slowing of time so that you can expand, not contract. You are given in-between time to move away from the contractions of your world, of your money, of your health, of your thoughts, into the expansions of the divinity that needs to be more involved in life, in money, in the future of Earth. In this time-slowing event, in this methodical plotting of energies, see it as God breathing healing light into what pains you, into what limits you, into what holds you captive and a victim of circumstance. Allow the energies of the universe to breathe through you. In God's eyes, expansion and contraction are but one. Time and energy will slow down enough to allow you to heal the tears in time. Archangel Gabriel, it's safe to let your light shine. At the very heart of you is the pure light of God. This light has the ability to change your thinking and change your outer world. It is a light which, like a flame when fanned, can fill every cell, every fiber of your being and transform you. Fanning this flame means giving the light within you a time of focused attention. Your imagination holds the key to transforming your life. What you believe can be achieved. Even before you believe something is true, you can allow the possibility to be there and imagine it to be true. Wherever you focus your attention, your life force energy will follow. Practice. Imagine the light within you shining brightly. Give yourself a moment to inhale deeply, and as you exhale, imagine a golden light beam moving from the base of your spine into the earth. As you continue to breathe, feel this deep connection to the earth, relax you, and provide a strong base within you. Now, bring your attention to your heart center, the energy field in the middle of your chest. Imagine there is a glowing flame of light burning there. As you breathe in, this flame grows larger and brighter. As you breathe out, the light from this flame begins to fill your body. Continue to breathe and imagine this light expanding behind your shoulders and down your back. Feel it filling every organ and every cell. This is the light of pure spirit, the healing love of God. This light fills you with the divine presence and radiates from you in waves of love. Now imagine this light shining from you and blessing your house, the area where you live, and the planet. Imagine this loving light blessing all the people you meet today. It's a good feeling to send light to others as well as to yourself. This light promotes healing energy in the world around you and in your own body. Peace begins within the heart of each person individually. God's light, shining from the heart of each person on Earth, would bring peace to the planet and transform the world. It's safe to let your light shine. Maybe when you were a child, it did not feel safe to be who you really were inside, innocent, trusting, and filled with the light of love. But the consciousness of the people in the world is beginning to change. Now, people everywhere are turning to spirituality as the only place where they can find true peace and happiness. They are longing for more sweetness and love in their lives. So the angels say, "Fear not. When you shine your love light on the world, you will be a loving presence. You don't have to say anything. Your energy alone will have a transforming effect." The visualization of the flame of love in your heart shining out to the people of Earth is very potent. No matter what is happening around you, keep this visualization moving through you. It takes a little practice, but it will have a healing effect, even if you can't see it. Just your willingness to imagine it is enough to create a light shining from within you. This light is that which connects you and everyone around you to the infinite power of divine love. The Master Jesus suggested that your light should not be hidden under a bushel. Let your light shine forth to bless the world, every area in your life, and bring true divine radiance of God into the awakening of new life you are all experiencing. This is Archangel Zadkiel, along with Holy Lady Amethyst, and we greet you in love and light. Today we wish to discuss rising to higher consciousness. You are living in a time where there are many opportunities to rise to higher consciousness. There is much higher vibrational energy that is reaching your planet in a constant stream. This higher vibrational energy is inviting you to embrace it and incorporate it into your personal energy field. It is asking you to examine your current way of being so that you may more easily allow this refined energy to combine with your current energy. When you embrace this new energy, your consciousness rises to a higher level. The higher vibrational energy contains a vibration of pure love. This is a vibration that seeks the highest and best for everyone, for it realizes that everyone comes from the same source and contains a divine spark that connects them to source. This higher vibrational energy contains a message that the current suit of clothes that you wear in this incarnation is an opportunity to learn particular lessons and to be of service in your own specific way. However, the current incarnation is just a blink of the eye. When it is viewed from a higher perspective, it is an opportunity to progress. As you realize that a higher order is at work in your life, you can more easily look for the lessons that you came to learn or the ways to be of service. You can pause before reacting or considering your next course of action. There are many ways to facilitate incorporating this higher energy. One way is to remain in the present moment. When you are caught up in reliving the past or fretting about the future, you are not present. Your attention is not placed on what you are currently doing or what is going on around you. The signals that accompany the higher vibrational energy may be very subtle. They may reach you as a gentle breeze or the flutter of a butterfly. These signals require you to be fully present. The signals of the older energy often felt harsh. This was because they needed to be stronger to get your attention. Now, this harshness is not necessary if you remain fully present so that you can receive the gentle signals as they occur. You can be fully present when you are focused on what is occurring in the moment. For example, if you are eating, you can be aware of the taste, texture, aroma, and sight of the food. You can take time to be aware of each bite of food and to give thanks for what you are receiving. You do not need to think about what you will be doing the next day, the next week, or the next year, or about what happened yesterday. Be focused in the moment. Each time you keep your focus in the moment, you are open to receive the signals of the incoming energy. You are able to detect the subtle changes and the prompts you get to take certain actions. For example, you may receive a prompt to call someone or to complete a task that you have been postponing. The more you pay attention to the prompts you receive in the present moment, the more they will occur. You will find that you move throughout your day in a more gentle way because you are in tune with the incoming energy. Non-attachment also helps in receiving the incoming energy. If you are able to let go of past expectations and be open to new possibilities, the higher vibrational energy will assimilate more easily into your energy field. An unwillingness to let go of what no longer serves you creates a barrier. It is as if a stone fence is there to prevent anything from leaving or arriving. When this occurs, you remain in a stagnant position and are unable to receive the higher vibrational energy. However, when you are willing to look at a situation or an item as presented in the new energy, you may find that you have a new perspective. You may see that you no longer wish to keep an item or to hold on to your old way of thinking. The new energy will help you to evaluate each occurrence when you remain open to what is needed at the moment. This allows you to receive the incoming energy and to incorporate it into your own energy field because you are in the present moment and you have released the need to have things remain in a rigid position. When this occurs, you gently receive the new energy and allow it to help you rise to a higher consciousness and way of being. Beloveds, we are happy that you are fully present in the moment and are open to new possibilities. We are with you as you continue with this wondrous opportunity. Many energy shifts are continuing to reach your planet. Anytime there is a change in the energy, the existing energy field is changed to accommodate the new energy. The old pattern is adjusted to fit the new energy. These shifts may bring up situations and issues for you to examine. This is part of your ascension process and is not to be feared. It is rather an opportunity for you to examine, transmute, and release those things that you do not wish to carry with you as you move forward on your ascension path. It is examining qualities and patterns of action to see if they are congruent with who you are at the moment and where you want to be. It could be compared to looking at an item of clothing to see whether you wish to keep it. The issues that will arise in this process will depend on the individual and what you came to learn in this incarnation. It may range from qualities that you wish to release, such as fear or anger, or it may include qualities that you wish to enhance, such as compassion or understanding. It may include ways in which you respond to situations or goals or ways of being. Your personal situation will determine what rises to the surface for examination. There are many ways to examine these qualities. One way to consider is to use the compass of love to assist you in moving in the direction of your heart's desire. Love is a universal vibration and is of the highest frequency. Because it is a vibration, it is a universal code of light. It does not require words for it to be felt and understood. When you radiate universal love, you emit a frequency that is felt and understood by others without speaking a single word. When you use the compass of love, you set your internal compass to a position of love. Your intent is to radiate love. This becomes your benchmark by which you base your decisions and actions. Each thought, word, and action is measured against your internal compass of love. Focusing on a point of love involves both inner and outer factors. Setting your intent to live from a point of love is the first step. This sets your internal compass to love. Then your focus shifts to your thoughts. Thinking kind and loving thoughts about yourself sets the stage for having loving thoughts about others. It is hard to radiate love to others if you do not first feel love for yourself. This is not a boastful kind of thought. It is recognizing that you carry a divine spark within your heart center, and that it is composed of love. You may wish to spend some time each day focusing on your divine spark. The more you focus on it, the stronger it will become. Your internal compass of love will glow with beautiful light. It will cancel out any less than positive thoughts or feelings you may have about yourself. You will recognize yourself as the beautiful being of light that you are. When you focus on loving yourself, you will be gentle with yourself as you learn from life lessons. You are then able to examine which qualities and patterns of action you wish to carry forward and which ones to modify. You are using your internal compass of love with yourself first. This love will then radiate out to others. Because you have filled yourself with love, it is natural to want to share this with others. You will have kind thoughts about others, and this will translate into kind actions. Thinking, feeling, and acting from a point of love will be your default state on your internal compass. As you focus on love, you will have a desire for highest good. You want the best for everyone. It is not a case of either or. It is a state of raising each other up through love. You feel love for yourself through your divine spark, and this love radiates to others. You recognize the oneness that occurs throughout creation, and you reflect this oneness through love. As this occurs, the consciousness begins to rise to higher levels, and everyone benefits. Beloveds, we are happy that you are setting your internal compass to a point of love. You are a divine spark of light, and you are radiating a beautiful glow across the universe. Know that you are greatly loved.